Hello, and welcome back to another episode of What Does This Button Do? The series where I play video games passionately, but not very well.
And I watch.
My name's Rhiannon.
And I'm Sigma.
And tonight we're going to be starting up Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Very exciting stuff. I have played through most of the Terrace section, which is the very first part of the game, but in large part, I will be playing this completely blind. So, let's see what sort of trouble I can get into.
So much trouble.
I think I'm gonna go with Scout?
Ah, yes, perfect. That didn't help screen resolution at all. On our end.
No, that's why you should look at the TV screen.
I are totally smart.
Hey, this is on our TV.
Listen, we spent, half a year doing... No, well, we spent many, many months doing Tyrion Cuthbert.
That we did. I never know which one of these I want to use.
None of them are particularly good. Well, the last one was kind of nice with the purple hair.
This one? Yeah, I kind of like that one. We'll go with this one then. Okay. Check each attribute, see what aspect names they can affect.
I wouldn't worry too hard about, focusing on anything in particular.
Mm-hmm. I think I will ultimately need strength.
Ultimately need everything.
Yeah.
But if you don't specialize in anything, you might find it difficult to accomplish.
Mm-hmm.
Still, ultimately, most of the time, any given check that you need to pass, if you can't pass it, one of your sidekicks can.
Hello, Rainbow Mage! Welcome!
There I am!
Which one is the one for, lockpicking?
Dex. If memory serves.
Dex? You've never played this game as not a dual-wield melee? That's fair.
Everybody plays this game as a dual-wield melee. Honestly, I'm the weirdo for just going with a single-bladed lightsaber.
I'm gonna go with a little extra in intelligence, charisma, and dex.
That makes sense to me. You don't have to bump all three of those up to 16 if you want. I miscounted horribly, didn't I?
Got enough to bump them all up to 15.
I know how to math. Shut up.
Skill ranks. Here we are.
I'm just kidding. I have no idea how to
I know last time I did into dumb stat. Let's go.
Aww. Himbo.
I think I went with computer skill.
Kind of useful, but you get a really early party member that will always be better than you at that, so.
Awareness. Persuade. Security is the one for locking.
Yes.
Put a couple in treat injury.
You might want to focus a little heavier on treat injury, because later on in the game you basically end up being the only healer in your entire party.
Okay. Full up on treat injury then.
Maybe not full up, but...
Maybe 3?
Honestly, 2 might be fine for starters.
Okay. Well, that's where I was, and you said to bump it up, so...
Well, I meant that in general. I'm trying to be Helpful? Let's see. You, especially, are probably going to want stealth. Because I know you.
PC version skills have no use at all. Really?
I wouldn't say that.
Okay. So I'm just skipping demolitions.
Demolitions is actually a really good way of earning money. If you're not doing...
Ever. Okay, so should I knock down something else in favor of demolitions?
I feel like Persuade... Persuade's when you... Okay, so there are a couple of these that are kind of... they're kind of things that every character has, but only you really get to make use of. Persuade is one.
Okay.
So that's one to have nice and high. I mentioned Treat Injury already.
Mm-hmm.
It's not technically exclusive to you, but it eventually becomes exclusive to you. Stealth, to a degree. And Demolition, well, actually, no, Demolition is kind of a party-wide thing. Never mind.
Okay. I'm just going to leave it like this for right now.
Yeah, trust me, you can get somebody, again, pretty quick, who knows enough demolitions to actually be able to use.
Okay. I get light and medium armor proficiency.
Yep.
And I can pick one more. +1 to demolitions and stealth.
If you plan on dual wielding, that one's a must. Could see you going for the Persuade Awareness Treat Injury one, though.
For empathy?
Yeah. Because all three of those skills are skills that, like, you as the main character benefit specifically from having.
Okay, then let's go with...
But, like, go for everything. Make sure you're not missing anything that you think sounds fun.
Oh, good. I come with implant level 1. Good, good, good.
I can't really tell you how to build a character in this game, because there's really no bad way to do it. I think the worst way you could do it is to be unfocused.
Okay, I'm gonna go with empathy.
Best thing I can tell you to do is just have an idea and stick with it.
I actually do have a name in mind.
And it is a birth name.
It's not QWERTY, I don't like it.
It's alphabetical. Oh, it's Brissel.
Yes. Those who know me in person will be aware that I recently wrote a piece of a Mandalorian fanfiction where I made a character whose name is Brissel Shirkov, who unfortunately got to live for like a page and a half before being brutally murdered by Imperials. And so I would like her to have the opportunity to, you know, actually live and do things. So there. So Brissel gets a second chance at life. You have managed to hook your headphones behind your arm, shortening them by a significant amount.
I suddenly understand the importance of wireless headphones.
Alrighty.
I'm still not going to buy any. You will need to mute this part.
Oh, yep. Hang on. Okay, game audio is now muted. We are doing this to avoid copyright infringement. Hopefully that is actually muted. 4,000 years before the rise of the Galactic Empire, the Republic is on collapse. the last surviving apprentice of the Dark Lord Merrin, has unleashed an invincible Sith armada upon an unsuspecting galaxy. Crushing all resistance, Malek's war of conquest has left the Jedi Order scattered and vulnerable, as countless knights fall in battle, and many more swear allegiance to the new Sith Master. In the skies above the outer rim world of Taris, a Jedi battle fleet engages the forces of Darth Malak in a desperate effort to halt the Sith's galactic domination. We were both completely unintelligible. That's fine, as long as you couldn't hear the copyright music. It doesn't matter.
You can read.
Okay, there we go. Copyright music over.
Basically what we're saying is it was worse than Meatball Parade.
Copyright music over.
Yeah, I really hope you just muted the... Just to be sure, she only muted the game audio and not all of the audio, right?
I muted the desktop audio, not the mic, so...
Well, yes.
Rise and shine, Sigma Beauty!
Oh my.
Honey, where are my pants?
Ambushed by a Sith battle fleet. The Endar Spire is under attack. Hurry up, we don't have much time.
Okay, who are you, and do you have my clothes?
With the Republic fleet. I'm your bunkmate here on the Endar Spire. We were
Co-ed bunks.
I guess that's why you
Very
haven't seen me
progressive.
before. Hurry up. We have to find Bastila. We have to make sure
Ah,
we
shit.
get off the ship
Okay,
alive.
hang on.
I knew we'd forgotten something.
There we go.
Okay, cool. Now we
You
can't
were
hear
here-
it at all.
You should be able to hear it through the Genki caster, can you not?
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
And now I'm not getting it again.
Is the audio splitting not working?
Is now.
Okay, there we go.
Sometimes you just have to turn it off and on again. And by
Okay.
that I mean unplug it and then plug it back in.
There should no longer be double audio. The issue is the desktop mic was picking up the TV audio and also the input from the
Which,
recording program that we're using.
which unfortunately means we probably will still get VOD muted.
Ugh. That would be...
Oh, right. Everything is exploding.
yes.
probably won't.
Anyway, right. Yeah. Who's
Bastila is the
Bastila?
commanding officer on the Endar Spire. Well, not an officer, really. But she's the one in charge of this mission. One of our primary duties is to guarantee her survival in the event of an enemy attack. You swore an oath just like everyone else on this mission. Now it's time to make good on that oath. I heard what everyone's saying about you. You've explored the farthest reaches of the galaxy. You visited planets I've never even heard of. People with your skills and abilities are hard to find. It's no wonder the Republic recruited you for this mission. But now's the time to prove yourself. I know you're a scout and not a soldier. But Bastila needs all troops at her side during this attack.
That all sounded very natural and convincing and not at all like an info dump at the worst possible time.
Okay, would he have said something different if I was a soldier and not a scout?
Yes, and a different one still if you were a scoundrel.
So hurry up and grab your gear. You need to suit up so we can get out of
He
here.
straight up throws shade at you if you're a scoundrel. It's great.
Okay, where are my pants? Okay.
Can you repeat that?
Okay.
A thing you didn't even say?
I would like my clothing, please.
But that booty, though.
Yeah, she do got a nice butt, but I would like my...
Why do the female characters... Actually, honestly, the male characters also have pretty true.
There we are.
Why is everybody in the Old Republic thicker than a Snickers? Meanwhile, our Soul Watcher is drawing shirtless devils in the background.
That is okay.
If anything, it's remarkably on brand. For
Do.
both her and this stream.
Oh, there we are. Equip. Clothing. I would like my clothes. He's a righty. Okay. I think that's good. Do I need the stealth field generator?
Tutorial mandates that I say yes.
Okay. I need the stealth field generator?
Yes.
Okay, let's move out. We should stick together.
Han
You'll have
Solo
more
looking
success
ass.
with a party than on your own.
So make sure you strip Trask naked before you leave. Hun?
Oh.
Because of the
I'm an
attack, this room
idiot.
is in lockdown. But don't worry, I've got the override.
This
code.
game is a bit
I'll
clunky
have
and
to
you're a
use the key
bit
to
silly.
unlock the door.
How do I use you to unlock the door?
Do I smack it with you? Do I smack it?
No, it's just like in Toy Story 2. Use your head. I don't want to use my head! Clang.
Okay.
Now that the door is open, you better take the lead again.
I got EXP for that, alright.
This is Cardinal Nassi. The Sith are threatening to overrun our position.
Oh, hey, I knew
Can't
you.
hold out long against their firepower. All hands to the bridge.
That was Karth contacting us on our portable communicators. He's one of the Republic's best pilots. He's seen more combat than the rest of the Endar Spire's crew put together. If he says things are bad, you better believe it. We have to get to the bridge to help defend Bastila. There's a map of the Endar Spire and a copy of Karth's message in your electronic journal, just in case we get separated.
Starting to understand why nobody else wanted to bunk with this guy. He seems to have a
Bad
particularly...
case of tutorialitis.
He does seem to have a particularly bad affliction of expositionary Tourette's.
Hang on. Alright, there we go.
Tried walking toward it first.
Oh, that's the freaking all the way back there? Alright, I'm...
Have you tried targeting the door?
That door's locked, and I don't have the codes to open it. You'll have to use your security skill on
Okay.
it when I get back.
Okay. So I need to...
Well, you need to target the door. Not
I'm trying.
keep it in ZL till it shows up.
There.
There you go.
I'm trying to remember what each of my buttons do. Once I remember, I will be much better at this.
I hope.
I was much better at it
and he was
before.
just 2 days to retire.
For the Republic!
Oh, he's so fucking dead. Stop moving, just hit the attack button and wait.
Okay, there.
Welcome to D&D in space.
But I don't have to roll for
This will
everything.
be our last battle with the Sith.
You
I
don't.
think we have med
But
packs
they-
to heal our wounds. Might be a good idea to use one now before our
Oh,
next
hello,
battle.
the Christopher 04. Welcome.
The whost?
A new person.
Hello, friend.
Yes, I am playing this game largely blind, so...
And I'm just here backsassing her.
So if you are very into this game, you will probably notice that I am very bad at it.
It's okay. She's playing on easy.
He talked about using a med pack, but we're not really injured, so I don't know if that's necessary.
Not yet.
This is your #1 game? Okay, well then, you should be prepared to be very annoyed at how bad I'm going to be watching this.
And at how much I snark at some of the game's idiosyncrasy, shall we say. I also quite like the game, but it does show its age in places, and there's a few moments of silliness. Like Trask here, who
Oh,
we've
did I
already
not
discovered
take the
has
things? Okay, I did take the things.
Yeah, it can be, but shoot, it's still fun.
The most important thing to do in any D&D alike is,
Loot the bodies.
loot the corpses.
Loot that body, loot that body.
There we go, much better.
With apologies to Tom Cardy.
No, not you. I already opened you. I'm trying to loot the corpses.
But yes, I am also quite fond of this game. Not in spite of, but because of its kind of rough edges.
I
I'm not
always
talking about the low poly. Hey.
I always heard such good things about it, but never had the opportunity to play it for myself, so this is a fun new experience for me. Oh.
Oh, and he just got word that his wife is pregnant. Oh.
Friendly fire is turned on, I see.
Well, I mean, it's the Sith. Friendly fire is always turned on with the Sith. Huh.
Good to know the Sith have stormtrooper aim, apparently.
And several hundred years before it will become a thing as well. Quite the trendsetters.
Could we say that stormtroopers went to the Sith Trooper Combat Academy? Yeah, I'm not planning on playing as a ranged character forever. Just for the beginning here until I get access to lightsabers and whatnot. Oh no, little robot friend!
Oh, him head explode.
Parts. Can't do anything with that because it's very borked.
Ooh, loot that body. Well, loot that satchel. Body has disappeared, as often happens in Star Wars.
Yay, money!
You know, it only just now occurs to me the hilarity of
Dark Jedi! This fight is too much for us. We better stay back. All we do is get in the way.
So that's not Bastila, that's a different Jedi.
oh, trust me, you'll know Bastila when you see her.
Oh yeah, I know Bastila. Like I said, I have
Jedi accompanying Bastila. Damn, they could have used her help.
I have previously played through most of Terrace. I think I played through... Yeah, it was up to infiltrating the Sith base. Because that's where our YouTube channel, where these VODs will be uploaded, got its name, which is, what does this button do?
She may have accidentally Terrace fried the Duros.
After which I decided, you know, maybe I should set the game down for a little bit.
I believe the exact conversation went, so are these buttons on the wall supposed to do something, or... Well, yes, actually, they're part of a puzzle that lets you... No, wait, don't set!
Just beyond that door.
We're a bit of a disaster.
There isn't much room on the bridge, and it's suicide to use a blaster in close quarters. I should equip a melee weapon, too. Either that or I'll have to stay back and use my blaster.
Other way around, at least in the Switch version of the game. Red releases the Duros, green fries it.
Your melee weapon is made using a Cortosis weave. It's strong enough to stand up against anything, even a lightsaber.
Okay, well.
Okay.
Oh, should I use longsword?
If you're gonna go single weapon, I would say yes.
Okay.
You're gonna go double, well, you got 2 short swords.
Give you a short sword.
Don't give him a short sword.
Oh. Leave him with the blaster pistol. Right, because...
Leave him naked, frankly.
Oh, yeah.
Free blaster. Maybe not literally naked. The clothing's basically useless. It doesn't sell for anything, really.
What?
And, yes, that makes no sense gameplay-wise. I think they might have done it just to troll people who played the game before. To be fair, it was pretty funny. Babe!
Oh, why is it targeting that guy all the way back there?
Because it's a game from the 90s!
Bastel is not here on the bridge. They must have retreated to the escape pods. We better head that way too. The Sith want Bastel alive, but once she's off the ship, there's nothing stopping them from blasting the Endar Spire into galactic dust.
Okay.
Oh, you can level up.
Oh. I forget how I do that.
Well, if you go back to the,
Oh. I got a
you have to
little
understand,
excited.
she never learned how to read.
Oh, yes, I did.
I never learned how to read!
Okay.
Oh, shit, 2003, really? I think this was from, like, 1999.
I don't know. Should I have my treat
I'm gonna
injury,
go with-
I guess?
I'm gonna go with space is warped and time is bendable.
In this port, I have to hit a specific button in order to auto-level.
They did a few quality of life upgrades between the original release and this, which is technically a remaster. Well, mostly it does quality of life upgrades, and then it also does silly things like changing at least one of the puzzles.
Okay, so I upgraded treat injury. I guess... awareness?
I mean, listen, I told you before, there's only one bad way to make a character in this game, and that is to just not have any real idea of what you're kind of going for in the end game. Like, build Bracel the way you think Bracel ought to be built.
Okay. Well, in her previous life, on paper, she was Mandalorian, so...
They have in fact fixed all skills are useless. All skills are now very, well, not all skills are useful, but most skills are very, very useful. Hell, if you've got a high enough demolition skill, you can use it to make money. Literally, pick up mines and sell mines.
Is there anything
Actually, a very
here
good way to
for me
go if you're on a light side run, because otherwise there's no real money in it.
Unless...
Well, there is the backpack, yes.
Why am I going back out? Towards the escape pods.
Darling, that's not towards the escape pods.
Oh.
You have to go around the thing to do.
Oh.
To be fair, I got stuck for embarrassingly long the first time. Because I have no sense of direction.
Behind here.
I hope so.
Why do you have a sword, sir? I took that off
Try to
of you.
hold him off. You get to the escape pods. Go.
It's okay?
It's just for cutscene purposes.
Yes.
It's just so he can get murdered. Goodbye, it was nice knowing you.
Was it?
Oh, is that the door he just sealed off? Am I a moron?
Well,
Oh.
no. You just... Well, you might be able to.
On it.
Okay? Try the other door.
No, that's the one that gave
There are
the...
3 doors, dear.
Oh. I didn't see the third one!
Shaped like the other 2!
This is Carthel Nassi on your personal communicator. I'm tracking
Hi,
your
Carth.
position through the Endar Spire's life support systems.
You can do that?
The pod is away. You're the last surviving crew member on the Endar Spire. Now I can't
Hacking.
wait for you much longer.
It's
You have
it's
to
like
get to
magic,
the
but-
escape pods. But be careful.
Excuse you, this is Star Wars. It's called slicing.
Use your
Okay,
stealth
well,
skill to
it's
sneak
still like
back.
magic, but with computers.
I should have asked him how to use my stealth skill.
Yes, you should have. Here's a hint. Don't do this. I think it's L3? It's not that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's that. Now run, bitch!
I'm-
Run very slowly, bitch! I don't remember there being an ultimate trader, but I probably wasn't paying attention to my initial run, so there's that.
Good to know. So don't sell things on Paris. Got it.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think there's really anything on Terrace that you can't get anywhere else. Outright Invincible is, you know, stuff that's kind of... No, you don't gotta buy it. I think. Shush, we're letting her learn. It's a tutorial level. That's a lot of dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Surely there is an easier way to... Oh yes, there's an easier way to take care of the dudes. Or there would be if you had 4 computer spikes.
I have none.
You have none.
Really?
Wow. Well, guess we're fighting them after all. So, yes, stealth is, admittedly, broadly rather useless in this game. Yeah, you don't usually have to manually move your character in order to get them to move toward the target.
There's a whole squad of Sith troopers on the other
But
side.
sometimes shit gets in the way, and then you actually do have to do that.
Reprogram
Whoops.
the damaged assault droid to help you, if you have enough repair parts. Or you could use computer spikes to slice into the terminal and use the Endar Spire security systems against the Sith.
Oh, okay. The Ultimate Trader thing is DLC. Then it's probably not in the...
Oh, this game had DLC. Well,
Hi? Oh, you're the droid. Dur. Okay.
funny thing is, it's still reacted to your presence, even though it's deactivated. It just looks like it's not deactivated, it's just very sad. How many repair parts do you have? 8. Well, you could easily do both of these things.
Okay.
But honestly, just engaging it in patrol mode probably is going to be enough. Save the spikes.
Can I level... No, I can't level up. I'm gonna just let him take care of it.
He is a good boy, and he has done a good job.
Good job.
Now, loot those bodies.
I would if the game would let me.
Aww. Oh, wait, that guy's got something in his pockets.
What has he got in his
Ooh, Ion Blaster.
Ooh,
Prototype
Vibroblade.
Vibroblade.
Mine?
Oh, that is a really good weapon to have early on. You go brrr.
You've made it just in time. There's only one active escape pod left.
Oh, there was a
Come on,
footlocker behind me?
hide out on the
Shoot.
planet below.
Bugger. Yes, one thing you'll very quickly learn about her is she's
I'm a soldier.
I am very blind.
Like you.
she fails response checks a lot.
Bastila's escape pod's already gone, so there's no reason for us to stick around here and get shot by the Sith. Now, come on. There'll be time for
Oh.
questions later.
Good.
Oh,
Okay.
right, okay. I can
About face! And where's that footlocker? That's not a footlocker. Conduit. Do not touch it. Explodes. Here. No, that's not a footlocker. Oh, there it is. Ha! What a thing to miss.
I already got this.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I did already grab that.
Okay. Maybe there is another one that we missed. No? No, it doesn't look like there is. I think it's the Christopher. Just managed to. It's all good, man.
No worries.
Well, we don't always get everything all the time, so.
There's no Bastila's escape
Okay.
pod's already gone, so there's no reason for us to stick around here and
Pod.
get shot by the Sith. Now, come on. There'll be time for questions.
This is the last escape pod, your only hope of survival. The escape pod.
This stream not sponsored by Wendy's because I say the fuck word too much.
I did put the profane language warning on, and it actually makes sense this time.
Well, yes. Because I'm here and I'm not pretending to be Gomez Adams.
I put the profane language warning on our Halloween stream, and then we stayed in character as Gomez and Morticia Adams the entire time, and did not swear once.
See, I find this weird because, like, in that particular cutscene, which we do see multiple times, but in that particular cutscene and only that particular cutscene, Bastila is using a single-bladed lightsaber.
Sorry, I was...
Let Gomez say fuck. Oh,
He's allowed,
trust
he
me.
just doesn't want to.
trust me, he does,
You must have been having
but
one of
only in
those
the
nights.
bedroom.
I was wondering if you were ever going to wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you on the escape pod. Do you remember?
And yes, this is our co-star Grogu,
He's having his galactic history lessons.
and I'm ruining them.
Okay. Right. I'm Vercel Shurkov, by the way. How did we get here?
You've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. Try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment.
I'm sorry, is that a George Lucas lol emote?
Oh my
That's
god!
the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Oh my god! Hold on, I need to get a closer look at that so I can see exactly what the. Ah, it's from Lundoa.
Okay,
Never heard of them,
that is
but
okay.
they've got some pretty good taste in emojis. Clearly.
Okay. I guess I owe you my life. Thanks.
You don't have to thank me. I've never abandoned anyone on a mission, and I'm not about to start now. Besides, I'm gonna need your help. Terrace is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet, they've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw
You
in
have?
service records that you
Jinx, you owe me a
understand
Coke.
remarkable number of alien
I
languages.
bought you a Coke.
Very rare for our recruit, but it should come in
Yeah,
handy
well, I drank it. Also, give me another one.
There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help
Just
us.
kidding. He is
We're
fine.
gonna find Bastila and get off this planet. We can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
Oh no, we don't care if you use
It's
other
rude.
streamers' emotes.
Who the
I
fuck? Who the fuck told you that's rude? I know like a million people who do exactly that. If anything, it's hilarious. Get to see what kind of other crazy shit people put up, as emotes for their channels.
Bastila? She's the one from the Endar Spire, right?
That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on
Is
one
that
of the
one?
escape pods that crashed down here. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to.
Beautiful.
Oh, no! Oh. Jedi Pug. Jedi Pug. Does whatever a Jedi Pug does. Mostly snorts.
Okay. Any idea where we should start looking for Bastila?
While you were out, I
Well, on
just
Terrace
scanned
might be a
around.
good place.
There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
I want to ask you some
I'll tell you
questions.
whatever I can, though I don't know how much help it'll be.
What do you know about Malik and the Sith?
Everything I know about Malik is pretty much...
Well, he's missing the lower part of his face, and the rest of them are mostly just
Darth
shitheads.
Revan, his Sith master. With Revan's death, Malik became the new Dark Lord. It's obvious that Malik's a ruthless tyrant who'll crush anyone who stands in his way, just like Revan was. Experience has shown that the Sith won't stop until the Republic lies in ruins. Malik and his Sith don't respect anything except raw, brutal power. It's hard to imagine how someone who used to be a Jedi could become such a monster.
Is it?
Is it? I think this is probably be the part when we upload the highlight reel where we just do a supercut of every single time a Jedi is turned to the dark side. With jaunty, unfitting
I'll
music
tell you
playing in the
whatever I
background.
can, but I don't know how much help it'll be.
What can you tell me about the planet we're on?
Taris was once a magnificent planet-wide metropolis of towering skyscrapers, but that was a long time ago.
So, like
The upper
Coruscant.
city where the rich citizens live is still pretty safe. If it wasn't for the Sith occupation and a planet-wide quarantine, it might not even be a bad place to live. But farther down, things have degenerated. The lower city is nothing but a slum overrun by swoop bike gangs, waging a never-ending war for control. And the undercity is... well, it's even worse. The lowest level of Terrace is a wasteland overrun by rat ghouls. Mindless
Oh,
disease
right.
beasts that
The
attack
rat
inside.
ghouls.
I've already entered all this info into your datapad journal.
We live in Cincinnati. This is nothing new to us.
Right, the workbench. I do remember that being important.
Yep.
I'd
Especially...
like to know some more about you, Karth.
I understand why you want to know more about me. I kind of get the feeling we'll be spending a lot of time together over the next while. But this isn't really the best time for long introductions. We should stay focused on the task at hand. There'll be a time for that later.
Alright, the sooner we start looking for Bastila, the sooner we find her. Let's
Good
go.
idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We'll probably get some equipment
Listen,
and supplies
listen,
from the upper city. Just remember
listen.
to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi.
Entire city is... Listen, this entire planet is full of rich assholes, dangerous gearheads, and weird, half-mutated crackheads. Cincinnati is full of rich idiots.
All right, soldier, let's move out.
Yes, the Christopher, we do. They're called meth addicts.
Okay, workbench. There we are.
And they're the reason I can never go to 7-Eleven.
Is there anything in the locker, or is this for story? Oh.
Also, I don't know where the nearest 7-Eleven is.
Oh. It's upgradable. These items can be improved by addition of an upgrade item.
As it happens, that prototype vibroblade is upgradable.
And I think we have the vibration cell. Yeah.
Yes, we do. The sweet thing about these upgradable weapons is just how long you get to hold on to them, because they stay strong well into the end game, basically. Like, I've still got the prototype vibroblade equipped to...
Yes, what's on your mind?
I think... Was it Mission I gave it to? It might have been Mission.
I don't know. Well,
I've got both melee and ranged loadouts for all of my non-force sensitives.
if we star in them wars, I don't know. I don't know, Ifrit.
Oh, hi, Ifrit. I made a new friend.
Since this is the first time you're leaving, you will have to take Karth. Okay.
But thou must. But thou probably shouldst anyway.
You alien scum. Everybody get up against
Oh,
the wall.
right.
This is a raid.
The racism.
Took you 3 shots to kill that guy? Really?
That's how we
It's Trooper Academy.
smart-mouth aliens.
With horrible
The
aim?
rest of you,
I'm not
up
impressed.
against the wall before I lose my temper again.
I would die
You
so
was hanging
fast
out
with
with
this
aliens. They're
universe.
Republic fugitives. Attack!
Nice to meet you too. Yeah, try and kill this guy before he kills the Duros. Oh, good, you did.
Hey! That's actually a joke from Overly Sarcastic Productions on YouTube. They did a video on H.P. Lovecraft.
Most of her jokes are recycled. Most
Yeah.
of my jokes are upcycled. And the rest are complete and utter non sequitur. I'm just kidding, they're all non sequitur.
I'm just glad I could help.
Anyone else get the impression this guy does that a lot?
He's not even the janitor.
By the way, you really don't gotta let him just... Yeah, you can just cut him off.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
it's all...
I
all the
forgot.
Huddy-
It's
all
all
the Huddies in-
recycled Huddies. Yeah.
Yeah, all the Huddies in this game is just kind of generic state. It is just generic phrase. Honestly, I'm pretty sure it's mostly gibberish.
That's right, we can just break into people's apartments, but aliens. My name is Lerm, by the way. Pleased to meet you, Lerm. My name is Priscilla Sharkov. Energy shields, you say? Well, I haven't got any Beskar, so that would be handy.
And I can tell you from experience that they aren't any good at all against a simple vibroblade. That's why the Republic has been training soldiers in hand-to-hand and melee combat.
And that's probably why Mandalorians carried vibroblades.
I mean, also, they're just kind of... It's always handy to have a knife, but you can never just have a knife.
Since I'm playing this, at least partially blind, it's probably going to be neutral, eating heavily light, because my power fantasy is being able to help everyone.
Yeah, we're just kind of letting the game carry us where it will. Oh, jeez, it's the squirt gun wars all over again.
Okay.
Some of the other stuff he has might be... I don't know. Honestly, I find most of the best stuff you get in this game you just kind of pick up and feel.
Well, I can
Never
at
hurts
least
to look,
take
though.
a look.
I'd say more stupid evil than stupid good. Most of the good options are just, yeah, no, this is the one that makes sense. You can really tell George Lucas had a hand in this one. Oh my god. You guys would not believe just how
Oh, I
hard
only have 25 credits, never mind.
You guys would not
can't
believe just
afford
how
anything.
hard... You guys would not believe just how hard she basically cracked when I told her that basically the entire morality system in Star Wars was based off of George Lucas being a devout Methodist.
I can't believe the Jedi are space Methodists.
There it is.
I can't believe I have a bachelor's degree in religious studies and I didn't realize that the Jedi were space Methodists.
And that's why I told her in the first place. Fucking space Methodists.
What are you?
A table.
With a broken asteroid part on it?
Yes. Now, it is merely a table.
Forget the Jews in Space song, we need a new one. No, because the Mandalorians are basically Jews in space.
You know, I knew there was some Eastern mysticism influence. I mean, it's pretty obvious.
Oh,
when
talking to you is important, isn't it?
Watch where you're walking. I just clean those floors.
Hey, had Jello
My
today.
name's Kadir. I'm the janitor for this building. You must be the new tenant here, right? Never thought they'd rent that abandoned apartment. You
Rent.
look like an
Yeah.
off-worlder.
That's what happened.
You get stuck here because of the quarantine? Can't see any other reason someone would want to rent that old apartment.
I mean, we
But
don't...
But yes, I did know about the Eastern mysticism thing. Again, it's pretty self-evident just by the various trappings that I
Don't know how
have.
much I can tell you, but seeing as how you
Not know it was specifically because he was an Akira Kurosawa fan.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't.
I watched...
It explains a lot. Not the least of which the series' odd proclivity for retreading the Seven Samurai.
This is how you know how much of a Star Wars nerd I was in middle school. We had a tape... we had a tape-recorded documentary that was recorded off the History Channel that was about Star Wars, and I watched that thing so much that the tape wore out.
I might have seen the Seven Samurai. I might have also seen the anime based on it and the several pieces of Star Wars media that were based on it.
Tell me about
Decent
Terrace.
enough place to live, I guess, except for the lower levels. That's where the swoop gangs hang out. Just stay in Upper City.
Don't mind me, I'm just trying to keep Grogu from getting tangled up in my
Check
headphone
out
cord.
the cantina. I used to go there when I was younger. A good place to get a drink and find out what's going on in Upper City.
In my younger days.
Yeah, the year was 19-dickety-2. We had to say dickety because the Sith Lord had stolen our word 20.
And from there, just head south away.
Well, I was walking down to the spaceport. I had a Meluron clipped to my belt, as was the style at the time. I don't even watch The Simpsons.
Back to work anyway.
Oh my god.
See you around. I'm here most of the time. The building doesn't clean itself, you know.
Yeah, especially not those bodies, and he's moonwalking. He is moonwalking, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I
Eddie,
just
are
went
you
in a
okay?
circle.
Eddie, are you okay? Are you okay, Eddie?
We don't ask if Annie is okay in Star Wars.
We know he's not.
Where's the outside door? I know there's other stuff to do here, but I kind of have to come back later for it.
Oh my god. Season 1, Episode 1 of Star Wars Visions was
So good.
incredible. But yes, that's kind of an inversion of the classic Seven Samurai story. The two more obvious retreads of the telling that I'm aware of are, I forget the specific name of the episode, but, Anakin, Obi-Wan, Ahsoka, and Ahsoka had to team up with a bunch of, bunch of bounty hunters to defend a village of pacifistic and broadly unhelpful turtle people from Hondo Ohnaka.
Yeah. Aw, Hondo.
And, of course, Season 4, Episode 1 of Mando. Except they only did it with 2 samurai.
Something seems to be bothering Karth. Maybe you should speak to them and see if you can get them to open up about it.
But yes, the 1952 clipped an onion to my belt thing is one of Abe Simpson's many old man ramblings.
I'd like to know some more about you.
Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless.
Yeah, Mandalorians have honor.
I'm sorry, did I say Season 4, Episode 1? I meant Season 1, Episode 4. I am stone cold sober.
Season
I'm
1,
just
episode
stupid.
4.
Swear to drunk, I'm not God. I promise there isn't any. I promise there isn't any vodka in this.
It's not a hot toddy, it's just tea.
Yeah, exactly. It's perfectly normal, non-alcoholic beverage. I'm just incredibly stupid.
If there was a season 4 out, I would be flipping.
It's funny how these guys will just randomly dump their
sorry.
trauma on you, huh?
I'm sorry, Parth. This must be very painful for you.
I'm just a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty. It's just... Doesn't seem right that doing that means I failed. I didn't.
You know,
Yes, continue flailing in the middle of the street. That doesn't look suspicious at all.
continue flailing with your 2 guns. Just wildly gesticulating with firearms in the middle of the crowded town square?
Relatively speaking.
Crowded by 2004 video game standard, sure.
Them? Do you mean the people of your homeworld?
No, that's not what I mean. I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past.
Yeah, no, Season 1, Episode 4
I'm more used
was...
to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So
That was a highlight, I think, of the entire series, and easily my favorite episode, at the very least of Season 1.
I need to know that widow's backstory and why she's such a good shot.
That is... That is a question, isn't it?
Okay, that's the shop. We're gonna not talk to the Sith troopers.
Isn't that way also the way to the cantina / fighting rings?
No, because we step directly out of the apartment loop. But now that you've asked me, I'm gonna go back and double check.
Yeah, sorry. It's been a while since I played this game. It's been even longer since I was on Terrace, and my sense of direction is questionable. That being said,
it is?
you
All
have
right.
that being said, you have been stymied by walls before. Like I said, you have been stymied by walls before.
Shut up. I'm going to the cantina.
Oh my god, just the lighting effects they had going on with the ATST was brilliant.
Hello, Christian?
Don't you just love watching the Pazak players?
Right, we're playing Pazak, not Sabak.
Credits.
We are so not playing Pazak.
Get all flushed.
I mean, I'll at least do the
What do
tutorial.
you want? Have you come here just to bother me, or do you wish to test yourself against the best Pazak player on Taurus?
Who are you?
My name is
are you?
Nicholas. I'm the honorary
Aw,
champion.
I was hoping to get all huffy about it because he was all full of himself.
If you don't mind losing your wager, we
Oh yeah, Pazak's fun, it's just... game cheats.
You don't even have your own deck? Then why are you bothering me? You can't play Pazak without your
Not
own
bad at
deck.
Pazak, shut up.
You're serious about Pazak. Go speak to old Garrett on the other side of the tavern. His gambling days are over.
Yeah, no, if you can actually play Pazak well, I think there's a lot of money in it.
Hello there,
I
young
cannot
sir.
play Pazak well.
You interested in buying the Pazak deck of an old man looking to get out of the gambling game? Just 50 credits and I'll sell
I
you
think I
all
only
my
have 25
cards.
credits.
I'll even throw in a free lesson to boot. It's a great deal if you can
Well.
afford it.
Guess you'll Guess you'll just have to go fight somebody.
Yep,
Yeah,
guess I will.
Of course. No sense in a youngster like you wasting your days away with an old man in a dingy bar.
Yeah, it's
But
just
if you ever
blackjack.
want to chat, you know where to find me.
Okay, well I'm bad at space blackjack. Sue me.
Sorry, but I'm not here looking for conversation. I just came to get a drink, listen to some music, and try to relax before my next shift at the military base.
Always better at Texas Hold'em.
I don't wear my uniform when I'm off duty. It's not allowed. In fact, anyone in uniform is banned from entering the cantina. The officers don't even like it when we show up here off duty. Don't like us fraternizing with the locals, I guess.
How very
It's pretty
Sith.
stale hanging around the base all the time. Besides, the Sith don't own me. Being a soldier in their fleet is just a job, you know. A job with long hours and low pay, for my dad.
Sounds like you aren't very happy.
When I signed up, I was promised adventure and excitement in exotic locales.
And you believe
Instead, I
them?
end up stationed at a military base on some backwater planet on the fringes of the galaxy. If I could just find some other way to earn some credits, I could give this lousy job up. Retire my uniform, so to speak.
You know, there's an allegory about the U.S. military recruiting tactics somewhere in here.
They don't want us fraternizing with the locals. Just another perk of the job. No offense, but I probably shouldn't be talking to you anymore. I'm just going to say something that might get me in trouble.
You know, as Sith goes, she ain't
Well,
bad.
hello there. I can see from your exotic appearance that you are not from Taurus.
Exotic?
He's talking about your
Allow
booty.
me to introduce myself. My name is Jurgen.
Hello?
For the record, he does not give you nearly as warm a welcome if you are playing as a male character.
Pleased to meet you?
What do you think of our local music? The band is quite good, wouldn't you agree? They're on the verge of intergalactic stardom, you know.
I can barely hear them. It's different, but I like it.
Obviously,
I'm not very
you
picky about my music, so
Mark my words,
Yeah,
they'll be
that
soon enough.
kind of falls more to
We're
me.
about to go on tour
And even then, I'm not really picky, I'm just really weird with it.
Stranded in here. Would you like to meet the band after the show? Maybe have a brief brush with fame before they become intergalactic superstars? I can arrange
Well,
it,
good
you
news
know.
is we appear to be in the right room, at least.
sure, I'd like to meet
I
them.
have a standing arrangement with one of the Rhodian bodyguards backstage. For the small sum of 20 credits, he'll let me set up a meeting with you and the band.
Sounds like you were to me.
Yeah.
You sting me with your words. I merely thought I could offer you the rare opportunity to meet a celebrity before they were famous.
Meeting a celebrity before they're famous is just meeting a normal
They
person.
really are
Exactly.
charming fellows. Very well then. I hope
And I
you
have
enjoy
met
music.
celebrities
If you
before they
change
were
your mind,
famous.
Come speak with me again.
My life is weird. I know several successful voice actors and a non-zero quantity of band members of heavy metal bands of some repute, which is weird because I don't even really like death metal.
You're from the military
I'm off
base?
duty right now, so I'm not in uniform. My name is Yun Genda, Junior Officer First Class with the Sith Occupation Force.
I don't want to seem suspicious, but I also don't want to just give my name.
It's fine.
I'm actually a little surprised you're talking to me at all. Most of the people here on Terrace can't stand the Sith. It can make this a pretty lonely job.
Why not a little strategic?
I mean, we're not Mirrorberg after all.
You're just doing your job, right? I don't hold that
That's
against
true.
you.
But people don't appreciate what we've done for them. We could have slapped a curfew on this whole planet, but we didn't. You know, it's like everyone on this backwater planet is in a permanent bad mood. Don't they know they have to make the best of things?
Whatever you say. Is that Steve Bloom affecting a really bad British accent? That sounds suspiciously like Steve Bloom affecting a really bad British accent.
This feels really sarcastic. I kind of like it. You've got a pretty positive attitude.
Exactly. It's all about attitude. I didn't ask to be assigned to this backwater planet, but I try to make the best of it. It's pretty easy to get depressed on an assignment like this, but we do what we can to keep our spirits up.
Yeah, maybe not. Honestly, given the Honestly, considering Steve Bloom was already a bit of a household name by the time this game came out, I'd be surprised if they had him doing an ensemble cast for it.
It must be tough being stationed on a hostile world.
That's true. It's nice to meet someone.
You trying to sass him or fuck him?
It's good to talk about this stuff. It gets pretty lonely up at the military base. I have to get going soon. I've got a shift at the military base. Some of us junior Sith officers are having a party later to blow off.
Flirt my way into the party.
Really like to see you again. Why don't you drop by the party? I'll show you where it is on your map.
Sounds good.
And that's our plot
We're
progression.
starting right after our shifts end.
Lovely
Most
job.
of us won't even be going back to the base to lock up our uniforms. I look forward to seeing you there.
Nice. I think when I played through this last time, I did some roundabout thing about purchasing the uniform, maybe? I forget how I did it. But I didn't go to the party.
I did go to the party. And got everyone but me blackout drunk.
Alright, this is the
We
duels.
couldn't get arena tickets for this
Just a
match.
surprising reversal of the normal, because I am the world's cheapest date.
Who cares? It's Duncan and Gurlon fighting. It's not like we're gonna miss anything good.
Shh, they're about to start, so quit complaining and just watch the view screen.
I love how I'm just walking around with Vibroblade.
Draw your attention to the dueling ring. Here, two combatants will battle for your viewing and gambling enjoyment. Now, I hope all your bets are down because
Enjoyment.
we're ready to roll. In this corner, I give you Gurlon Two Fingers. And over
Who has,
here,
in fact,
looking to climb
more
the
than two
ranks
fingers.
Yet again is the ever-persistent Deadeye Duncan.
I mean, given his aim, that's... Well, if he actually had a dead eye, it would make more sense.
And to nobody's great surprise, Deadeye is down again. Don't worry, folks. He's just unconscious. As
Usual.
Our medics will have him up and about in a bit. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? So I give you the winner. Gurlon
Gurlon isn't even that good. Duncan's just that bad. It's probably... You could probably count himself lucky that his name doesn't start with a B, or else he absolutely would have the epithet Butterfingers. I don't even know that butter's a thing in this universe.
Sure it is.
Well, they got banthas.
They got milk. Blue
Blue
milk.
butter.
Why not? There's blue everything else.
Blue butter.
They got blue noodles and blue macarons.
Blue butter! I'd much rather have bantha butter, frankly. But it tastes like yak butter.
Haven't seen you around here before. You looking to step into the duel ring? Or did you just come to watch?
I want to step into the ring.
Good to see some new blood in the fight game. Things have gotten pretty stale around here lately. If you're serious about this, go talk to Azure the Hutt. He's the duel organizer. He'll probably start a rookie like you out against Duncan.
Who's Azure the Hutt? Take a guess!
If I'm fighting Duncan, would I want ranged since he's going to be shooting at me?
Ronto butter, eh?
I'm not sure what a Ronto is.
I can't remember what a Ronto is. I feel like I knew at some point, but...
But should I go with Blaster if I'm going to be fighting Duncan?
Honestly, if you're fighting Duncan, it really does. I might just go with Prototype Vibroblade because it's arguably the... It's arguably the strongest weapon you've got at the moment.
Okay. No!
I really...
Oh, they're the Tatooine giraffe things.
Oh, those
okay.
things.
I can never remember all the critter names.
Weird flex, but interesting. I like the way you think, Vickers. If there's any other way you'd rather if there's any other way you'd rather we call you, feel free to just tell us. You know, if you want to go by just Chris or the. Or I can just keep calling you the Christopher. It's fine. Just Chris.
Okay.
I can respect that.
Okay.
Vibroblades and blasters, and nobody ever dies. How come I get the feeling you're trying to take us for a ride?
Mind you, I don't know how that's supposed to work with just a regular ass blade, for example, but
Sure, I'll do it.
you're a Mandalorian. But you can't even bring yourself to actually...
To what?
But you can't bring yourself to actually, you know, can't to actually negotiate your terms.
It's my first time in the ring. If I go in asking for more, I'm gonna... Why does that hut look like that? I don't know, maybe he's got a disease or something.
Well, he's called Azure the Hutt, and he's Azure, so...
It's Azure.
It's Azure.
Mysterious Stranger works.
Does it?
As well as anything.
Maybe it sounds better in Huttese.
Oh.
He looks like Pete Davidson.
Ooh, I'd have to...
We could use those credits from these duels. Using your real name is too risky. The Sith might have come across a
I can't really say it. I can't really say it. I don't know. Actually, before I look at it, I can't see it.
You saying it might sound better in Huttese makes me want to figure out how you would say Mysterious Stranger in Mandoa.
Oh no, feel free to disrespect Pete Davidson. I do it all the time. I actually kind of like some of his work. He does have a remarkable amount of kind of big loser energy.
Death matches are
And like an
illegal
oddly
now. Tell that to the Mando up front.
I don't know. He's just kind of one of those guys who... Maybe it's just because he always plays guys like this, but he's just one of those guys who always strikes me as being inherently unreliable, prone to failure, and just... You can't help but like him anyway.
We have a very special presentation in store for you.
You hear that a lot.
Night after night after night, but this time he's after fresh meat. In this corner, I give you Deadeye Duncan.
Oh, he's using a sword too.
And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the Terrace duel.
I guess he figured he fumbled his blaster one time too many.
Yes, I'm sure he won't drop the sword.
The Mysterious Stranger.
But yes, Duncan is by far the easiest one
Well, yeah,
to
obviously.
go up against. Like, yeah, there you go. He's done.
Obviously, he's the tutorial.
2 seconds of flitting and then dead. I mean,
Victory!
I mean, not dead, but dead.
Drop the sword and impale himself on it. Wouldn't stun me.
Would not put it past him.
Okay, so...
Talk to the Hutt, get your reward.
Right, I have to talk to him for my money. Moolah. Credits, please. Hey! 100 credits? That's not bad.
Now you can afford a Pizak deck.
I can.
Also, yes, the bin
Oh,
has
right,
a med
bin
pack.
with medpack. Not that I need it right now, but...
I mean, no, but you can also just take it.
Yeah.
It'll refresh either way.
We were probably going to stream until about 10.
You're just gonna keep calling him that, and I'm gonna keep rolling with it, because you know what?
Why not?
Yes, so if you look to
Just
the
gonna
left of the
start
King of
calling-
Staten Island...
Just gonna start calling him Pete. Wrong room.
I was about to start making a running gag of referring to him as, you know, just by the various characters that Pete Davidson has played, but I know literally 2,
Am I a complete moron? Why can't I find the exit?
and one of them's Mirage. Because,
Hi.
I mean, there's... Ah, yes. Bendak Starkiller.
Leave me
Sukhoi?
alone. I'm not giving out any auto prints to my fans today.
He's not that good.
I know. Pity.
Yeah, he does basically always play the same character. But the one time he played with that same character, he was 20 feet tall and turned into a Portia. That was kind of cool.
The most famous blaster slinger on Taurus. Over 100 duels without a loss. Every one of them a death match.
Well, then you'd have to have a perfect record if they were all death matches.
I'm retired now. Once death matches became illegal, I just got bored with the game. I got no interest in using stun players. There was nobody left to challenge me anyway.
I'm glad they switched it to Skywalker.
But you haven't impressed me. Now,
Yeah, Starkiller's a little too
that might get my
edgy,
attention.
frankly. Well, especially for Luke Skywalker.
I'll be back once I beat all these other duelists.
Good luck with that, kid. You're gonna need it.
Well, he's not entirely wrong.
Sure you want to get involved in this? Seems a bit pointless to me. Up to you.
I need either luck or a lot of grenades.
Well, I'm certainly not fighting him right now. Freaking walk, though.
Hello there.
Booty,
young
booty,
sir.
booty, 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 booty,
Interested
booty.
in buying the Pazak deck of an old man
Listen.
looking to get just 50 credits, and I'll sell you all
If there's
my
one
cards.
thing I will always remember about this
Throw in a
game,
free lesson to
it's
boot.
the booty.
It's a great deal, if you can afford it.
Sure, I'll buy your deck.
Glad to see you're interested in the grand old game. The rules are pretty simple. Here, I'll load them up into your data pad so you can check them out anytime you want. Good luck. I hope the game's as good to you as it was to me. Now, is there anything else I can do for
Wow,
you?
rude. I hope the game's as good to you as it was to me. Guy who just admitted to basically having lost his entire life on this game. Yes, bon chance.
Oh, Y button.
I'd imagine that if you, like, pulled the entirety of the player base for this game, it would still come out to be, like, character-wise, still a bit of a sausage fest. Republic and Sith both come with free butt injections. Because inevitably, dudes get all weird about playing female characters. Which, frankly, I don't get.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so it is just blackjack.
You see what I mean about this game cheating?
Oh, I hit the wrong button. I'm glad your drawing is coming
Speaking
along
of
nicely.
shapely asses. 7 asses. Yeah.
Hey! Oh, hey!
Hey! How about that?
That worked out anyway.
LOL.
That was lucky.
Very.
Yay!
Well done.
I want to at least win the tutorial.
He's trying.
He's trying so hard.
You see what I mean about the cheating, though?
Yes, I do see what I do see what you mean. Okay.
Oh, Jesus H. Christ.
So now I at least know how to play Kazakh.
Little good though it will do you. Now see, save scum.
That seems like real cheating.
So what you're saying is it sounds like exactly what the game's trying to do to you anyway.
Hmm. Oh,
That
do I
means-
need to go to the Equipment Emporium?
I don't think the Equipment Emporium, well, not immediately. I think there is one or two things can buy that are.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Abla Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Terrace. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons, and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested. Just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here. This isn't a swap meet, okay? I only deal in top-notch stuff.
That protocol pretty aggressively waddling in the background.
Oh, they do be waddling though.
Okay, so everything's quite expensive.
Well, yeah, you were kind of warned about that. Well, no, you were warned about the decent resale value around here, but also things are expensive. And I'm sure someone around here is going to blame inflation. It's not inflation, it's price gouging.
Anyway.
I try not to get too political on these streams. But I also have a bit of a politics boner, so like...
And I know it's important that I talk to you?
Yes.
Sir?
I
Yes.
see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you are welcome here.
Ah, this guy. Can never remember this voice actor's name.
A citizen of Terrace. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course.
I can never remember this voice actor's name, but I can tell you what he's done.
Terrible affliction has plagued Terrace.
Because his other roles include things like
Spread by the rat ghouls.
Cosmo in The Fairly Odd Parents.
Below Terrace's great skyscrapers.
Get out!
Same fucking guy.
To the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat ghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
Is there no cure?
There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Terrace were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived.
Of course.
They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the rat ghoul disease could be...
Yes, we will not be safe coming. Kazakh, at least not on screen. Because that just ain't good TV.
Maybe I could find a way to get my hands on that serum for you.
I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum.
Darren Norris, if it says it's the voice actor.
Darren Norris, that's the guy.
I suppose the Sith
Also the janitor, Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide.
God!
Because of a rat ghoul infection.
I haven't thought about Ned's Declassified in forever.
And nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity.
Grogu, please stop.
He wants to hold it.
It's not a toy.
Please don't say that. If the Sith
I'll tell you what it is, though. Unplug.
You start attacking their patrols.
Thanks, you little womp rat.
I only mentioned the serum because you asked.
Okay.
I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Interrupt my reverie, enjoying the dulcet tones of North.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, and good health to you.
I
If you ever
dreamed
need
to
any
forget
medical aid or
Ned.
treatment, you know where to find me.
I can't blame him.
Psst, you there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the rat ghoul serum. I've got an offer for you might want to hear.
An offer? What are you talking about?
Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the rat ghoul serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure.
Oh, right, the door.
All right, Kang the Conqueror.
Oh,
But yes,
come on.
door.
Everybody knows who Davik Kang is. He's the big boss around here. Gambling, smuggling, extortion. He's got a piece of all the action on Taris.
So he's a mob boss.
Yes.
Why does he want the cure so badly?
Davik's interested in anything that can turn a profit. He could make a fortune selling the serum to anyone infected with the disease. Not like Zelka, who'll practically give it away.
Something American healthcare system.
Why do you care who gets the cure?
Look, Zelka can't afford to pay me much. If you sell the serum to Davik, I can probably get a nice finder's fee for directing you to him.
That's your plan? That's your diabolical criminal plan?
I'd rather give the serum to Zelka. All the subtext? Was there subtext?
Something American healthcare system.
Ah. Davik Kang isn't a hut.
Davik Kang is marginally less ugly than a hut.
To help yourself first, right? I'm telling you, Davik will pay big credits for the cure.
Though his tragic sense of fashion rather mitigates
Not
that.
only the rich could afford the cure, just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the rat ghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the lower city bounty office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
I highly recommend you do go to Zax for bounty work.
Mm-hmm.
On it. Done.
What are you doing? Don't go in there. That door is for employees only. You recognize these soldiers? But how? Unless you're a friend of the Republic.
I'm a friend of the Republic. You can trust me.
I guess I'd better tell you what's going on. I only hope the Sith don't find out what I've done. Since the space battle overhead, people have been secretly bringing in these Republic soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. I had to take them in. What choice did I have? Their injuries are terrible. Most won't survive. But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. And at least here, they're hidden away from the Sith.
Well, for that you have my thanks. It's good to know that at least some of these men ended up in compassionate hands.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here.
Davik Kang is an old white dude. Yeah, I think you'll find most people involved in the healthcare industry are. And I see Ifrit is having fun with typos again.
Don't worry, your secret is safe with me.
Thank you for keeping my secret. I only wish there was more I could do, but medical science has only come so far. I'm afraid there's nothing more anyone can do for these soldiers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should return to the front in case anyone comes in needing medical attention.
Right, well, I guess we better close up this door behind us. Or leave it wide open, that's fine too.
It auto-closes, you know that.
I think that one does.
Well... Oh, right, these guys.
Again,
Here,
stupid.
I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much.
But I had Jello today.
Few credits I don't have. No! Help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
That was not a whisper part. I don't like your attitude. I better teach you a lesson.
That's my guy.
I'm gonna just go for the closer guy.
Also, you know you have other options than just your basic melee attack, right?
Thank you. I owe you my life.
It doesn't seem to matter.
Bounty hunters are going to take me away
You know,
and kill me.
it's a valid point.
Warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
Maybe I can help
You
you.
already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare 100 credits to give me so I can pay off Davik, there's nothing else you can do.
I don't think I do, sadly. I'm just glad I could
I'm
help.
getting out of here before any
think-
more of Davik's goons show up. You should do the same.
I think if you can find him again, you can give him the 100 credits later. I assume he doesn't just disappear.
That would be my assumption as well.
But this
Yeah, I
is
only
a
have
very old
75
game.
credits.
And a level up.
Oh. The injury, and I like being able to pick the doors myself. No.
I'd take the one-off treat injury. If you really want to do security.
I like being able to open the doors myself.
Ifrit, I don't know. I don't know how to tell you this, but her power fantasy is helping people. She is lawful good.
Yep.
Sometimes lawful stupid, but mostly lawful good. Hey, I'm chaotic stupid. I can say it. Evil? Nah, I'm just stupid.
Could take dueling.
Could.
Yeah, why not? Oh, wrong button. There we go.
It's okay, the buttons are kind of obtuse.
Loading screens are so fun. Not.
Clank, 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 clank.
Aggressively clanking protocol droid.
Listen, you would be surprised just how far servo motors came in the last few centuries?
Eons?
Not eons, certainly. That's
Oh, millennia. There we are. Something seems to be bothering Karth. Maybe you should speak to him and see if you can get him to open up about it. Oh boy, backstory time.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Is now a good time to ask you some more questions?
I'm all ears, beautiful.
Keep addressing me like that and you might lose an ear or two. No.
I mean, to be fair, it does sound like a very Mandalorian response.
Yeah.
A little bit touchy, are we? Is there something else you'd prefer I called you?
How about my name?
Don't get yourself in a twist over it, gorgeous. I didn't mean anything by it.
Well, there you go again. Oh, I like that one for now.
There you go again.
Oh, for crying out... Fine. If it'll make you feel better, you call me something. Go ahead. Come on. I can take it.
65,000 years.
Sure that there aren't an extra 0 on there. How about sexist worm?
It's amazing, man! Oh, that's delightful.
What?
I've never seen Pepe so muppety.
Don't be ridiculous.
What, are you afraid you'll hurt my feelings? Come on, spit it out. You can do it.
This may surprise you, but when you play this game as a guy, this particular discussion is completely different.
No kidding. How about sexist worm?
Is that it? You can do better than that.
Lobotomized Gamorrean.
Ouch. That is better. Well, I bet beautiful doesn't sound so bad in comparison now, does it?
Oh, this fucking guy.
Maybe not, but I still don't want you calling me that.
Stubborn as ever. Okay, you got me. I bet you have your heart set on those questions. Are they really necessary?
I just would like to know you better.
Oh, well, it was an interrogation you wanted. Why didn't you say so?
This isn't...
Excellent! Soon all your secrets will be mine!
This isn't an interrogation. I never said that.
No, I was just joking. Though you do seem to be full of questions. It's rather refreshing, to be honest. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective.
Well, I woke up and everything was exploding.
I wasn't in a position to know what was going on, really.
Neither was I, to tell the truth. I was on board as an advisor for the The battle began so fast it's anyone's guess as to what actually happened.
Yes, a lot more flirting when you're a guy. Little known fact about
video game in history.
Little known fact about Carthanasi. His sexual preference is yes, please.
It's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
I'm a scout. I was recruited into the fleet for my skills, if you must know.
Well, that makes sense. Still, it seems a bit strange that someone who is a last-minute addition to the crew roster is one of the survivors.
Is it?
You'd rather I wasn't?
Don't be ridiculous. You've more than proved yourself since the crash. We wouldn't have made it this far without you, but still.
You implying I had something to do with the crash?
Well, maybe. Don't get me wrong, it just seems odd that someone Bastila's party specifically requested to transfer aboard happens to survive.
Yeah, because Bastila specifically requested me. What is your damage? It doesn't make any difference. Go ahead and be paranoid.
I'm not trying to be paranoid. It's just that I learned a long time ago that something which looks like a coincidence probably isn't. Especially when the Jedi are involved. The Jedi requested...
That's fair.
Hell, they practically took over the ship as far as I could tell.
Sounds like typical Jedi behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value, however, and I hate surprises.
Yeah, fun fact. Neither of us are particularly fond of Jedi in general. Although certain specific Jedi we are.
I'm telling you, Parth, I had nothing to do with the crash.
I expect you're right. I've got no real reason to suspect you of anything. Still, it's better to be safe than sorry, right?
Sometimes.
You do know we're on the same side, right? Well, actually, I don't know that we're on the same side. Are you always this suspicious?
Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And
Ooh,
no, I'm not
be careful. You don't want to hurt yourself on that edge.
You haven't heard the last from me on this.
All right. You must be the most damn persistent woman I've ever met. We'll talk about it.
And you must be the most paranoid man I've ever met.
Oh, they gon' kiss.
I'm not sure about that.
Oh, they gon'
What's
kiss.
this planet coming to, huh? Slummy's just walking around the upper city.
Oh god, they're drunk.
Says you belong, Slummy.
Oh, this is rich.
Yeah, like he said.
Well, the second one kind of sounds like Butthead.
City citizens. You better get out of the way if you know what's good for you.
Oh, hey, that one's Beavis. Don't know who the third guy is.
You better think twice about what you're doing. This might be more than you can handle.
Come on, fellas. This Slummy ain't worth the bother.
Yay, I made my intimidation check.
Maybe next time, Slummy. Come on, fellas, let's go.
Come on, fellas, let's go. Oh. Spineless bunch of Manfafel, aren't they?
Mm. Okay. East side of the North Upper City.
And you walk right past it, apparently.
The evil walks among us.
Ugh.
Oh, shut up.
Freaking doom and gloomer.
Yeah. Ifrit, you're home. Go drunk somewhere else. Those who were there, then I got that backwards, have never let me live it down. My brother walks into the house, drunk. Should note that neither of us were of legal drinking age at the time, but that's rather irrelevant. I just turned to him and said, "Nathan, you're drunk. Go home somewhere else."
It's not. Is it the low security door?
On it. Done.
Ah, no. You're a dude who owes money.
I mean,
I think. Hi?
Please don't hurt me. You don't have to kill me. I'll have Davik's money if he just gives me a little more time. Please. I don't want to die. Here, I've got 50 credits on me. That's all I've got. It's yours. Just don't tell Davik where I'm hiding, okay? I'm begging you.
Don't worry. I'm not going to hurt you.
You mean
I straight up gave him the "what are you babbling about?"
But I thought you were one of Davik's bounty hunters. If you're not here to kill me, what do you want?
Maybe I could help you with your problem with Davik.
I don't think anyone can help me. I owe Davik money, and I was late with the payment. So he went to Zach's in the bounty office and put a price on my head. I've been hiding here ever since. But sooner or later, someone will find me. Unless I somehow come up with another 200 credits. I'm a dead man.
Don't worry. I won't tell anyone you're hiding here.
Thank you. You've saved my life. At least until one of Davik's bounty hunters finds me.
Granted, bleeding heart that I am, I absolutely gave this guy 200 credits.
Aha!
No! No! No, that is literally cheating!
I was just checking out. I was trying to remember how you opened the cheat menu. I knew there was a button. If you are playing the Switch version, if you push in on the left stick 3 times quickly, you will open the cheat menu.
We are not, in fact, going to do it.
I opened it because I think there's an option for, like, faster running or something.
Okay, there is that, and I have used it, and it's...
I hear EDM.
Caramel dancing?
I was gonna say, I hear EDM music.
Hey, you made it! I was beginning to wonder if you were going to show. The party's in full swing, come on in. You have to
Do you have more of an accent than you did before?
Well, yes, he's just got more booze in his system than he did before.
Careful, Yoon. That wine's got quite the kick. A couple more bottles and we'll all be passed out on the floor.
Who cares? We're not on duty tomorrow. Let's live a little. Come on, drink up.
Just me hanging out with my sword. Well, that was easy. I didn't even have to do anything.
Sometimes, it's just that easy. That's why we don't buy our Sith armor. Loot that body, loot that body. Oh, you can't loot. That's sad. I am sad. Yeah.
Yep.
Or she blows.
That'll do.
Yep.
I'll keep that for when I need it. Thank you, folks.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
I would absolutely steal from them if I could, Ifrit, but alas.
Easy peasy.
That's baby, no squeezy.
If anybody is wondering what my favorite race in the galaxy is, it's
Anzelans.
It's probably actually... Honestly, it's probably actually Ugnaughts, but Anzelans are a close second.
Just casually walk into this family's home.
Oh yeah, you could totally steal out of
Don't
it.
hurt my family. Look,
Yeah.
just take what you want and get out.
I remember when a person didn't have to worry about thieves rummaging through their home.
Well, today is not that day.
I'm not going to terrorize the child.
Well, you walk into their home with a sword, so I think it's a bit late for that.
Well.
And that'll take it back outside.
Yep, yep.
Wanna go outside? Outside!
You and your big golden retriever energy.
Oh boy! Please, I'm a black lab and you know it.
Yeah. What kind of dog am I? Pomeranian? So fluffy. Small, floof.
No? No. Corgi. Small, floofy, Welsh, booty.
Okay, the droid shop I know I'm gonna have to come by later. Doom and Gloomer, you're by the entrance to the lower city, right?
Yes. Just took a second to ramp up, I guess. Ooh, excuse me.
So then I need to switch into the Sith. Which looks god-awful. But here it is.
It almost hides your cakes.
Almost.
Another patrol heading down to the lower city, eh? Well, good luck. I've heard it's pretty rough down there. There's a big swoop gang war going on, you know. You better watch yourself. Those gangs will take a shot at anyone, even us. It's too bad we don't have the manpower just to sweep those slums clean.
I can't believe how long this took me the first time I played through this. I'm pretty sure in this amount of time, I was still stumbling around the cantina trying to figure out what I was supposed to do.
I mean, it took me a lot longer than this too, but mostly because I was faffing about with side stuff.
I got EXP for opening the elevator.
Hooray!
Great.
To be fair, it's a very important elevator.
It is. Alright. So we have made our way to the lower city, and I think that is a pretty good stopping point for tonight. So
Yeah,
I am
we
going to go ahead and save the game. Oh yeah, there's my previous game where I left off. New slot. 10 hours in and I'm still not off Terrace.
Listen. You know you're playing a really good RPG if most of your time is spent faffing about.
Alrighty. So we're going to call that there for this week. We will be streaming again either next Friday or Saturday, depending on how we're feeling. But sometime next weekend. Next Friday is Black Friday, isn't it?
All the more reason to stream, I think.
That's true. So we will be streaming next weekend to continue the plot and hopefully meet some new characters.
In the meantime, happy Thanksgiving and may the Force be with you.
Alrighty. Now, what does this button do?
No, wait, that's it!